Hello friends. Today we will talk in detail about crossbreeding of horses. If you breed horses and want to produce horses that are good fighters or have good bloodlines, then this topic is very important for you. Crossbreeding means mixing horses from two different breeds to create a new or improved offspring. Breeders do this so that the best characteristics of both breeds come together in one animal. For example, if one breed is known for its speed and the other for its strength or power, the breeder wants the offspring to have both of these characteristics. Crossbreeding has become very common around the world, and professional breeders pay a lot of attention to it. When we talk about crossbreeding, the first thing we have to understand is the purpose of breeding. Every breeder has a goal. Some people want to produce racing horses, some show horses, while some breed horses for farming or endurance. If the goal is not clear, random breeding will occur, and random breeding often has disappointing results. A good breeder always decides first what qualities he wants in a foal. Does he want more speed? More power? Beauty? Calm temperament? Planning makes breeding successful. The great idea behind crossbreeding is that you can combine the strengths of different breeds. For example, the Arabian horse is known for its endurance and intelligence, while the thoroughbred is known for its incredible speed. If the two are crossed, they often produce a horse that is both fast and can cover distances comfortably. Similarly, some heavy breeds, such as draft horses, can be crossed with agile breeds to produce a well-balanced horse that is both strong and smooth. Genetics play a very important role in breeding. Each foal inherits genes from both its father and mother. These genes determine the height, body structure, muscle development, speed, endurance, coat color, and temperament of the foal. But it's important to remember that genetics are not always predictable. No two foals born to the same stallion and mare are the same. Sometimes one foal turns out to be exceptional while the other is average. The exciting but challenging part of breeding. Horse breeding, this means that sometimes a crossbred foal will perform better than its parents. It is healthier, stronger, and sometimes more resistant to disease. That's because experienced breeders carefully select crosses so that the hybrids are equally exciting. But this is not a guarantee in every breeding, and planning and selection are essential. Choosing a mare is crucial to successful crossbreeding. Often people focus only on the stallion, but the mare is just as important. The health, age, fertility, and bloodline of the mare have a direct impact on the future of the foal. If the mare is weak, underweight, or has health problems, both the pregnancy and the foal can be affected. That is why responsible breeders always choose healthy mares. The temperament of the mare is also important because a calm mare often proves to be a better mother. The choice of the horse is also important. A good horse is not enough just to be beautiful. The breeder needs its pedigree, performance record, conformation, and accuracy. If a horse is structurally weak or aggressive, then the foal may also have its own characteristics. For this, experienced breeders never make a decision on appearance alone, but do a complete analysis. Many breeders also make mistakes in crossbreeding. The most common mistake is random crossing. Some people cross horses just by looking at their appearance and think that the result will be good, but there is no game to guess the breed. There is a logic behind every cross. The second big mistake is ignoring health. If the parents are unhealthy, the chances of the foal being weak increase. Lack of a clear goal. If the breeder himself does not know what he wants, it becomes difficult to get a good result. There are also some risks of crossbreeding. The biggest risk is the unexpected. Sometimes the breeder expects something else, but the foal does not have the desired traits. Some structural problems can also be overcome, such as weak legs, poor balance, or back problems. Temperament can also be an issue. If both parents are aggressive, the foal can be difficult to train. That is why responsible breeding requires not only encouragement, but also science and patience. The nutrition of the mare during pregnancy is very important. She needs a balanced diet that includes protein, vitamins, minerals, and clean water. A healthy mother is more likely to give birth to a healthy foal. A horse's pregnancy lasts about 11 months, or 340 days. It is a long process that requires patience and proper care from the breeder. Regular monitoring during pregnancy is essential to avoid complications. Jabid. The first 24 hours after the birth of a foal are very delicate. The breeder must prove that the foal is breathing properly, is eating well, is milking and moving normally. Serious problems can arise if early care is neglected. Early care has a huge impact on the future health of the foal. Training young horses also builds trust in the horse by carefully handling it early. Gentle training builds trust in the horse, while harsh training builds fear and aggression. A good trainer will understand the psychology of the horse and trains with patience. Makes a big difference in future performance. Today, horse crossbreeding is not just a passion, but also a business. High-quality pedigree horses sell for a lot of money. Strong-line thoroughbreds sell dollars, not blood. The industries are very profitable, especially in racing, endurance, and elite breeding programs. Modern technology has further advanced breeding. DNA testing, genetic screening, and advanced analysis help breeders make better decisions. Finally, always remember one thing. Horse crossbreeding is not just about mixing two horses. It is also a science, an art, and a great responsibility. If you understand the genetics of the breed, clarify your goal, choose healthy parents, and act patiently, you can achieve extraordinary results. A perfect horse can be an incredible combination of speed, strength, beauty, and intelligence. The true beauty of horse breeding. Thank you, horse.